You do realise, by doing this story, you may never work in the industry again.
Yeah, I understand that, and I'm very happy with my decision.
A model prepared to expose herself.
I want to tell this story because I hope that maybe one parent out there or one girl out there will listen to this story and not fall into the same traps that I fell into.
Prepared to go undercover to show us into her world.
These are your secret filming glasses.
Oh my gosh.
And reveal the reality of being a model in New Zealand.
$95, $150.
Very difficult, very cutthroat.
Modelling, there's just no money in it, hun.
She says the modelling industry is a long way from its glamorous image, claims the industry works people well below the minimum wage, sometimes in poor conditions, ultimately exploiting their dreams.
At the moment, there's thousands and thousands of girls in New Zealand doing unpaid work.
Is there a lot of paid modelling work? There is, there's thousands.
There's exaggerating and all that kind of thing, but then there's just straight lies.
We're honest, we're totally honest. We make sure we tell you how it is.
Most girls fall for it, unfortunately.
6 foot tall and slim, Colette Lahore was blessed with good looks.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place.
Yeah, definitely.
She's been in the industry since she was 11. Some might think she's been living the dream.
You've popped the question, Sam.
Yes, yeah, I didn't want to let her get away.
She is, after all,
That is my official Miss World New Zealand sash.
our very own beauty queen.
Bring it out, chuck it on.
Okay.
The reigning Miss New Zealand. Claiming her rightful spot on the international stage. Well, almost. She was crowned Miss World New Zealand in April last year.
Hair was done up all nicely to the side and things like that. And so when she put the crown on my head, it wasn't really meant for that hairstyle, so it's like this, and I'm desperately trying to hold on to it. So we didn't have a very good relationship when the crown and I first met, but we're on better terms now.
So passionate about pageants, she even runs her own.
And here are the Miss Junior Contestants 2013. Contestant number 1.
Hello, my name is Sophia O'Brien Gortner. I'm 12 years old, and I'd like to thank my family and friends for supporting me tonight.
But Colette is determined the girls she trains know what to expect.
There's a couple of things I just want you guys to be aware of for when you do start modelling. I just want to educate them and let them know kind of what the reality is, because they are kind of fed hopes and dreams and BS.
They're fed bullshit.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to making it as a model, most will start with trying to find an agent.
Okay.
There are dozens and dozens in New Zealand.
Oh, hi there. I've just got a couple of questions.
Yep.
Firstly, what are your fees?
So it's $150. We have an $110 registration fee. That $1495, that includes our model training program.
Most will ask for money up front, a one-off joining fee, or even an annual payment just to stay on their website.
Number?
For a website, that's normally anywhere between $150 and $200 a year.
But is there enough work out there for the thousands competing for jobs?
Roughly how many people do you have on your books at the moment?
About 4,500.
Okay, that's quite a lot.
It is.
I got sold the hopes and dreams, and actually my mum, who brought me along to the casting, got sold hopes and dreams, so we both signed up. We both got our first job, we both paid our joining fee through that, and I haven't heard from them since.
Most of the agencies are keen to have you. It doesn't seem to matter what you look like. There's money in joining fees after all.
Thanks. Bye.
But then we come across one rather frank agent who tells it like it is.
Modelling, I don't touch that because there's just no money in it, hun.
So I've got no hope in New Zealand.
What do you look like? How tall are you? Are you thin?
Yeah,
Got
I'm
great
quite
teeth?
thin. Yeah, I've got quite nice teeth. I'm 6 foot.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah?
Really, there's so many people that think they want to be models, and if you want to be a model, if you're good enough, you have to go overseas. If you want to have a career and if you want to make any money out of it.
Go online and there's hundreds of agencies taking thousands of dollars for services to aspiring models. Colette has fallen into that trap herself.
When I was 11 years old, my mum thought, oh, you know, I've got a girl who's interested in being a model and she's tall and skinny, so let's get her some photos done. $1,400 later, I was left with 8 photos.
Do you think that helped you in any way in your career?
Not in my career, no. I think, you know, having a couple of photos of myself was a bit fun, but absolutely no help to my career whatsoever.
This particular service takes $1,500 to $2.5 grand from wannabe models offering placement into top agencies.
I think they're just taking advantage of girls who just have a dream to get into the modelling industry and have no idea how to do it.
Colette questions that amount and she goes undercover to see just what $1,500 would get her.
So what we do here is we run a 5-month training program. It's once a month. It's held on a Saturday, and you've got to complete 5 before we run a professional photo shoot with you. We take 300 photos. We do your hair and makeup. You work with one of our photographers, and the outcome pretty much is the top 100 photos of you, and it's getting an agent.
How long is it each Saturday for the training?
That is a good question. I can ask.
Cool.
How long does the training program run on a Saturday? So it's only a couple of hours per Saturday, and depending on how many questions, you know, people have, but it's pretty much just in and out.
They were quite vague when it came to detail, but basically the $1,500 includes the training. You're getting a couple of hours of training per month, a professional photo shoot with hair and makeup. Then you get them to go into an agency for you, and that's basically the gist of the $1,500.
Is there a lot of paid modelling work?
There is. There's thousands.
What agencies do you work with?
We can work with everyone.
Couldn't I just go into the agency and
you could, absolutely, you could, yes. But what we do, one of our roles is we go into the agencies, because there's honestly amazing agencies out there, but there's also ones that can rip you off. The bad agency will charge you for photography. They will charge you administration fee. We're just a talent scout that help people to get into an agent. So we're honest. We're totally honest. We make sure we tell you how it is, because it's very difficult. It's very cutthroat, but it's also very fun.
I found myself getting quite angry as I was sitting there, just because I can see myself as a 12-year-old girl, 13, 14-year-old girl sitting in that exact same position, kind of getting fed this thing, and then suddenly going home and asking my mum to sign up for a $1,500 training program and I'll be on Vogue.
So you don't need to hand over $1,500 to have a middleman introduce you to an agency?
Not here in New Zealand. I mean, it's as simple as walking in off the streets or sending a couple of photos through the internet and seeing if you've got any potential. Here we go.
So Colette puts that to the test. See you later.
See you soon.
She visits 2 of New Zealand's top agencies to see if models need a middleman or even flash photos to get in the door.
Oh yeah. Hi. I was just wondering if I could talk to someone about modelling, if someone's free.
Come on, take a seat. Have you got any photos or anything like that?
No, not on me.
Okay, cool.
With no appointment, no photos, she gets an interview.
Hi, my name is Colette.
Hi.
I was just coming up to talk to someone about modelling.
And to show you don't need professional photos, one agency simply takes pictures with an iPhone.
Were they happy for you just to walk in off the street like that?
Yeah, they were fine. They asked if I had an appointment and I said no, and they said, okay, great, take a seat and fill out this form for us. So it was so simple.
Having got through the maze of modelling agencies, what about once you're a working model? Colette says even after modelling for years, working conditions are well below what she would expect.
The treatment of models isn't up to standard. Just treating them like objects, basically, and just expecting, that's the word, expecting that they'll do this work for free.
What's a line people have fed you?
Oh, you should do this lookbook, or yeah, you should do this runway show. It'll be a great experience for you. Or if you do this free photo shoot for me for my fashion range, there'll be photos for your portfolio. Those kind of sentences get thrown around so many times. It gets to a point where you think, how much portfolio photos and experience do I need? And that's the problem I have.
So you're saying models are regularly expected to work for well below minimum wage. In fact, minimum wage would be welcome because it is hard work.
You wouldn't see me going and working at Countdown in the freezers for free. Because that's a hard job, you know, that's not lovely. Modelling isn't lovely sometimes either, but it's fine, just like a job if you're getting paid. You get paid to do your work.
And when we sent Colette into castings,
It's just up there.
every time,
Is it paid work or is it?
Well, essentially we're just starting off where it's not paid work at all.
she was expected to work
And we would need you all day.
for free.
Is this an unpaid job or a paid job?
No, it's unpaid.
Okay.
If there is financial benefit for any party involved, everyone involved needs to get paid.
For all Colette's criticisms of the industry, she herself now faces some harsh judgment.
Yay! That was really nice to watch, you guys. That was really good.
She set up the country's first ever tween pageant, with girls as young as 10 competing for the title of Miss Junior New Zealand. The girls are rehearsing for a pageant to be held this Saturday.
Some people would say you're just as bad, that your pageant is exploiting young girls' modelling fantasies as well.
The word pageant is often associated with, you know, fake tan and big hair and, you know, all that kind of thing. I'm not running a pageant based on beauty. I could not think of anything worse. I could not think of anything worse. My main focus for Miss Junior New Zealand is to build the skills and give them opportunities that they can't get anywhere else.
What have people said about you?
People say I'm just materialistic, all my intentions are horrible and I'm going to be causing the girls to have anorexia.
And that upsets you? Because this pageant means a lot to you.
It's really hard when you're trying to do good and you know that what you're doing is really good. And it's really hard when people are putting you down personally because they don't understand it. And I know there's a lot of people out there who, you know, are quite critical. I see horrible things written about me every single day. And sometimes it just gets to you. It's quite hard.
And I'll admit, I too was sceptical when I first heard of Miss Junior New Zealand. But after visiting a number of times, I notice it's more about creating confidence rather than moulding models.
Hi everyone, my name is Sejal Rao.
All shapes and sizes are welcome. Girls are not judged on appearance, rather their development and personal skills. And as for pageant parents, it's just down-to-earth Kiwi mums.
People think that pageants are pageants with the big tots and tiaras and big hairdos and big makeups and that, but it's not that at all. It's a different ball game.
It's not about physical beauty at all. The pageant itself has just been fantastic, especially for Alicia, and the girls that are involved in it are you know, normal teenage girls. There's no divas in it, and it's about giving them confidence.
I'm running a pageant based on providing girls with opportunities to do well in whatever field they want to do when they go out into the big wide world. Whether that's a lawyer, whether that is a beauty queen, that's what I'm trying to do.
From beauty queen to training teens, our undercover model Colette says she's genuine, passionate about helping young women achieve their dreams, hoping they're not taken for a ride on their way.
I think when it comes to the modelling industry, a lot of people make their money through basically taking advantage of girls wanting to be a professional model and walk the runways of New York. And you need to find the fine balance between letting a girl have dreams, because that's so important, so important, but then on the other spectrum, not selling them hopes and dreams.